It's broken. I've been using that one for a long time.
Well, I guess we have no framing mechanism. Story over.
TV is important to you, right?
No, let it break. I have an excuse to get a 4K
Got
now.
some memories attached to it, sure.
Memories of it being a broke piece of shit.
I used to watch movies on this thing with your grandma all the time.
Grandma liked movies?
Well, she was a person. She also liked
Everyone
music
loves
and
movies,
food.
right?
I love movies, too. I've never been to a movie theater, though.
Except for that time I went to a midnight showing of Pink Flamingos. You're a terrible guardian, by the way. Oh, thank God those freaky twins are gone.
They're right there.
So,
Oh, those are chairs. I'm sorry.
is this not chair-ubs? So is this like in my head or?
No, this is in a video game, Chris. I can see
I
it
mean,
too.
like the room, or this super long hallway. Okay. Maybe it's like a tunnel. Maybe this is actually under the town leading us to it.
York!
What's up, pussy? Ah, one of those dream childs. Ah, shit. I thought I was in Twin Peaks. I'm actually in Stephen King's Dreamcatcher.
Oh no, it's a mime.
Hey, why so serious, y'all?
Don't breathe. Hold your breath. They can't see you if you hold your breath.
This kid in the Ginyu Force?
Hurry. Like this. Cover your mouth.
Your breath is fucking terrible. Do I look like the kind of man with a daggone plan? Ah, my finger slipped.
Is he gargling?
The end. Oh, we're back.
There's the twins. Oh, never mind. Those are mannequins. Mannequin 1 and Mannequin 2 specifically.
Hollywood!
York.
I find it really disheartening that I'm so out of shape I can't even hold my breath in a video game.
Maybe you shouldn't smoke so much. You and your police-branded cigarettes.
It's a very slow and
Hold your
methodical.
breath, Chris.
I was kidding about the holding breath thing. I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm a child, for God's sakes. Hey, what you guys doing? You want to hear my plan about how I'm going to kill the bat? Hey, come on, man. Don't be a stranger. Come on, man. We can, bust Poison Ivy out of Arkham. Get ourselves a six-pack and go mudding. Yeehaw!
Just open the fucking door already, Jesus.
Who are you?
I'm Haley Joel Osment.
Why is it so echoey? We're outside.
By the way, you've been dead this whole time. Good night, everybody.
Ah, the in-game advertisements for the pickles. It's getting a little out of hand.
I don't know. I think that keeps the game grounded, you know? It's like in real life, you always see advertisements for the pickles. I can't go anywhere without seeing those giant billboards, blimps, people walking around in pickle, like vintage pickle t-shirts. They think they're being hip, but really they're just doing free advertising. Let's face it. I mean, it's the greatest plan ever. You go to Target and you pay $15 to advertise the pickles for the pickles.
Zach, the symbolism in my dreams continues to intensify.
Also, I don't know what symbolism
a forest
means.
of red trees, a carpet with red leaves, a strange doll, and twin angels.
They weren't in that dream.
But that child is what bothers me the most. I swear I've seen him before. I just can't remember where.
Like in a Bruce Willis movie.
Well, it'll probably come back to me eventually. For now, we need coffee. Let's head to the cafeteria, Zach.
Whoa, there will bully some
I hope they
nerds.
have some real coffee. I really need some coffee. Then we can head to the sheriff's office. There's a proper procedure for everything, right, Zach?
Oh, the log channel. Okay, we can change clothing. Hell yeah. I get to look like Matt Perry from Fallout New Vegas. So, this hotel also looks like the hotel room from Twin Peaks, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's modeled very closely, except the bathroom. Okay, there's a shaving mechanic. That just about puts it on par with Witcher 3, right? I mean, as far as length, writing, graphics, gameplay.
This is actually just a 3D version of Don't Starve, by the way. Oh good, a second sink.
That's so you can wash your hands while pooping.
It's a real time saver.
The Japanese are very efficient. You mean you don't wash your hands while pooping? Savages. Oh god, I hate how long it takes for them to open doors.
Could be worse. Could be Resident Evil.
That's true. But normally it's because you're scared that there's something like horrifying on the other end of the door, you know? Not some waitress diner in clown makeup doing the limbo. So I'm just gonna break into someone else's apartment? Or, sorry, hotel room. I'm Special Agent Francis York Morgan. How's your honeymoon going? That's an interesting technique. No, please don't stop on account of me. York, I'm trying to make love to my wife here. That's okay. We cleared it with your superior. You're still in charge. I'm just gonna watch.
Chris, I think you might have been playing way too much Hitman if you're just going into other people's hotel
You
rooms.
never know what's... I'm sorry, it's a Japanese game. Oh, cool. I can run through the walls quicker. I mean, doors. I wish I was Ryoko, because then I could just run through the walls. But no, you never know what's hidden in the toilets in a Japanese game. Okay, let's check out this hotel room. Looks familiar, but they all look that way. Something in the... Nope. Would be great, though, if some dude in a weird checkered suit just kicks the door down while you're taking it. This is my hotel room, isn't it? Yes, it is. God damn it. I'm lost. I'm lost in the hotel from Barton Fink. Ooh, snacks.
Ooh, sparkling water. Give me a
What?
LaCroix.
$35 for one saltine cracker? Holy shit, Japan, what is wrong with your economy right now?
Okay, you know in the movie Waterworld where like dirt's the most precious resource? Well, in this it's saltines because the world has been flooded with soup.
Good morning, Mr. Morgan. Your breakfast is ready for you.
It's one of those monsters, get it! The master's been waiting.
Thank you, Mrs.
Polly Oxford. Just Polly is fine.
Well then. Thank you, Polly. I'm starving.
Polly Oxford is what really high-class children play with. Fight me, cunt!
Is everything all right, Mr. Morgan?
You want your coffee, you're gonna have to go 12 rounds with me.
Yes, it's delicious, Polly. My compliments to the chef.
I'm hoping my cooking will bring back repeat guests. Honestly,
So does
though,
poly
it's
stand
been
for,
a while since
polyamorous?
anyone stayed here.
I couldn't help but notice.
Your crazy hand-waving?
Aside from you and me, there seems to be no other guests or workers around.
What's that? The salt's in that white shaker there.
Thank you. I was wondering if there
Comedy.
were any other guests or workers here.
Oh, no one else. My husband and I used to run this place, but he's in heaven now.
You've
Yes,
been
lady,
working
being
here
divorced
alone
from you
since then.
is heaven.
Must be hard by
I think she
yourself.
meant he's in outer heaven.
My, we're all out of pepper.
Does she have fox
I'm
dye? Is that why
very
she looks so
sorry.
It
decrepit,
must
but
be
yet she sounds
difficult
like
to
she's
run a
only in her
hotel by
30s?
yourself.
Well, yes, I suppose. I could just live on my pension. But I have to admit, running a hotel is kind of like a hobby of mine.
That's nice.
Wait, what's it called when you have a hobby,
Polly, it
but
might help
they
to
pay
hear
you
you
for
better
it
if
and
you
also
could
you
sit a
don't
little
enjoy it? It's a
closer.
job.
Oh my, Mr. Morgan, you're embarrassing me. So early in the day, too. I think I'm a little too old for you. And I still love my departed husband. May God rest his soul. I appreciate the invitation, but I'm fine over here.
Polly, I can hardly hear you from all the way over there.
You're
It might help if you sit
exaggerating.
on my
This is
dick and
fine.
spin.
It won't do to be all clumped together with such a large table and cafeteria. We have to make use of all this space.
And it's frightening how bad
Now
I
tell
want you
me,
now.
That wound on your face. What happened?
Let's just say I had some trouble during the last case I was working on. I'm sure it'll heal. It's just a flesh wound.
Oh my, well, there's no need to be the tough guy here. I want you to be able to relax here. I've prepared a special room for you. A famous rock star once stayed in the same room, you know.
Really? I feel honored.
If
But
you
not
need
honored enough to inquire
anything
which
at all,
one.
Just let me know. I'll help you out in any way I can.
Zach, the lady is offering.
In case you were wondering, David
Wanna ask her
Bowie
about
was
the town?
fucking Mick Jagger in your bed. And then
Say,
Angie
Polly,
walked in and boy was she
What
shocked.
Can you tell me about this town?
Well, let me see. You might know this already, but the town is called Greenvale. It rains here quite often, but it's a nice place, surrounded with nature. It was a big and prospering lumber town until not so long ago. We used to
She's
have
just reading a
population
fanzine
of
of Twin Peaks right
6,000
now.
people. Less than a tenth of them left now. This hotel was built back then. We saw plenty of guests in those days.
That's why this place is so big for such a small community.
I have so many fond memories from back then. I suppose the clock on the community center is quite famous too.
The clock?
Oh yes, it's lovely. It rings in the morning and at night to let the whole town know the time. You'll hear it many times during your stay. It's a beautiful sound.
It's mostly drum and
You'll love it
bass.
too, I think.
I look forward to hearing it then.
Anything else you'd like to know about?
Yes, actually, Polly. Could you tell me about the shops around here?
Shops? Well, there aren't many. It is a small town, after all. You can do
People in
most of
small
your
town
shopping
don't
at
need
the
food or
Mill Farm
clothing.
convenience store. The
We eat
couple who
rocks
run
and
it
smear
are
mud on our
there.
crotches.
I'm sure you'll get to like them. The A&G Diner is a great place to eat. They might be open even if my kitchen is closed. If you want to go to a bar, there are two. The Galaxy of Terror and the Sweary 65. I don't care much for either of them.
I honestly don't know
Bars
which
are
is a
for the
weirder
younger
name for a
folk.
bar.
We also have a gas stand, of course, the art gallery, and even a gunsmith. You should be able to find what you need.
Thank you, Polly.
That sounds like a lot of fucking stores for a small town.
Well, Mr.
Oh, there's
Martin,
also a
I'd
zoo,
better
a
start
haberdasher.
cleaning. You just take it easy. I'll bring your coffee out in a moment.
Thank you, Polly. I have to warn you, though, I am very particular about my coffee. The very best you have, please.
I will
understand.
fuck you up, lady.
I'll be right back with it.
Oh, by the way, I forgot Virgin Galactic built a spaceport. Is she giving him a Hummer under the table? I guess she changed her mind. I'll look with interest.
Did you see that, Zach? Clear as a crisp spring morning. F.K. in the coffee.
Who fucked my coffee?
Never fails.
Ah!
Let's get going.
He has the same smile as Meowth.
I always kind of thought he looks like a weird grown-up Naruto.
Believe it. Okay, so I guess this is how we check our fortunes, with a cup of coffee. Okay, there is no way it says all of that. Sweary, I demand a
Always
screenshot.
trouble hitting my way in this job. But I'm always up for a little excitement, too.
No, I think that's it. Disappointed me, Sweary.
If you have one more, it's the whole day is just gonna be you on the toilet. York, we need you down at the station.
Oh, hi.
They ran out of a budget for the rest of my lines.
It's also your only option.
Well, yeah, murders. Okay, I'll be up to kill you in a moment, dear. What? You gotta risk getting AIDS to have one night in the sack with me, Grandma. Can't believe that line didn't work. I love the soundtrack of this game, by the way. Unapologetically. This is one of my favorite tracks to a video game.
A police car.
A cloud. A tree. Maybe that's why there's so many murders. Is it the bad guys know there's a definitive time when every cop will be off the beat?
Repairing a car for me. A pleasant surprise, eh, Zach? Let's take it for a spin. I have to tell you, Zach, this place simply amazes me. The keys were left on the front hood, and nobody stole the car. Values. This town has what the country needs. Values.
God, that was the most
Let's head over to
awkward
the sheriff's
pause.
department.
Yeah, I got it.
Values. I know I've got flair.
Our town works just fine, Special Agent. I handle all the policing from 9 to 10, while my deputy here handles all the policing from 11 to 9. What about all that time between 10 and 11? Oh, we call that the murder hour. Okay, so this thing handles like a rowboat.
So, Zach, about those bonus features in DVDs nowadays.
You know, the ones from the 80s have almost no bonus material.
Yeah, what's up with that?
It's a trailer and the visual quality is pretty bad.
It's like the directors wouldn't foresee a day where we had mass storage on disc.
So many new audio and visual appliances were coming out back then. Do you remember the first video deck we bought? We bought it to record one of the Star Wars movies on TV. And remember when that video store opened, we spent hours there, just trying to find a good movie to rent.
But we kept renting Nightbreed.
To choose from back then. I remember renting some really bad ones after reading those back cover taglines.
Like Nightbreed.
Hey, remember? Attack of the Killer Tomatoes? Filmed in 1978.
I swear you're unaware that Attack of the Killer Tomatoes is a comedy.
And edited by John
Did he
Bell.
watch that and he was like, this isn't scary?
For some reason, I still remember it pretty well.
Like, we understand that House is like a farcical movie, right? Is it not a two-way street with the Japanese?
Theatrical release bumped up to a whopping 90 minutes.
I don't think I do
That's
understand
when I was
House.
behind the bureau. I never have a chance to see it.
I know, Zach. Once this case is over, we can watch it together.
I bet we can buy a copy on the internet pretty easily.
But you don't sit there with your arms folded watching The Happiness of the Katakuris and go, this isn't scary at all.
Okay, now that one for sure. That's one of the best movies ever fucking made.
Okay, so we got a mini map, but I still don't know where the fuck I'm going. I was just gonna print the map out, but we ran out of ink. We're ink poor. That's how bad things have gotten here at the Scum of the Earth headquarters. Is that we can't afford new ink for our printer, so we just don't print things.
I spent my ink budget on this copy of Splatoon.
I spent the ink budget buying you these ornamental brushes. And I spent the ink budget on the solid gold pocket watch chain.
Well, neither of us have pre-established to want either of those, so...
That's true. I don't have a pocket watch and you don't have any hair. By the way, in case people are wondering what that means, Andy's actually the fat, bald one. And I'm the skinny one with the hair. We just swap our voices in live segments, just to fuck with you all.
That's one fine building for such a small town. The exterior woodwork is spectacular. Don't you agree, Zach?
Would a building like that have that kind of exterior door? Wouldn't they have like a push door or a pull handle?
It would absolutely have that kind of door.
I know
it does.
I know I'm no, but it wouldn't have like a door knob. I know I'm nitpicking, but that's like, it's not the kind of door for an exterior like government building.
I'm sorry, Chris, you're saying it wouldn't?
It would not.
But it does. So it would.
But this is a fake reality. Adrian Brody! Whoa.
Pleasure to meet you, Agent Morgan. We've been expecting you. I'm Thomas McLean, the sheriff's assistant.
Runs like an Animal Crossing female villager.
FBI Special Agent Francis York Morgan. Please just call me York. It's what everyone else calls me.
Very well then, Agent York.
I believe I owe you a thank you for
No, just
retrieving my
one. Just
belongings
Agent.
from my car. Thanks.
Oh, no, just doing my job. I want to help do everything I can to help the investigation. I just can't believe Anna was murdered. She was such a bright and lovely girl.
Did you know her well?
Why do bad things happen to good people?
Well, no, not really. But it's a very small town. I'm sorry. It's just that this is the first really big case I've ever seen.
I understand. Just try to relax. Can I have a look at Anna's file now?
Yes, of course. The sheriff told me to let you through to the meeting room, but I've lost the key to the cabinet where the files are. Why don't you take a look around while I go look for it?
Okay. Let me know when things are ready.
And there he goes.
Zach, Thomas appears to be the kind and sensitive type, totally at odds with the monarch. Almost a good setting for a cartoon.
I think I'll call it the Venture Brothers. So, if you're wondering why I'm being a little critical about Thomas's character, you know how we talked about how Trevor Barnes in Phantasmagoria 2 was such a positive depiction of a homosexual character? Welcome to Bizarro World.
Wow.
Damn, he really is light on his feet. Is he wearing Heelys?
I must punch every button. Ponchitana.
Have no crimes been committed here? Okay, so thank you, game. At least some crimes have been committed here. Oh, I'm in a death trap, Zach. Hi, Agent York, I'm here to help you. Where are you going?
I feel like 90% of this town are police officers. We've seen like one non-cop in the whole game.
Hold on, Andy, I gotta fuck this box. There's only two types of people in this world. Cops and non-cops. Hi, Agent York. I have a confession. Where are you going? Gasp. Someone doesn't use their desk. And that cop married his dog. Yeah, I should probably let more people get murdered. Kind of extend my vacation.
What did that metal do?
Oh, of course, it's inside of a prison toilet.
What did that squirrel do to get put in prison?
Did you check out the Murphy bed? I guess we really are in the Venture Brothers. Hank strikes again. All right, shooting gallery. Gonna work on my... Uh-oh. Is that squirrel holding its dick? That's the one who needs to be locked up. This is a family game. Come on. Oh my god, I can't move up. I cannot shoot the target because it will not let me look up with my gun. Holy crap. Okay, let me try. There we go. It doesn't give me points or anything. It's just pointless. You know, I know you said that I wasn't in charge of the investigation and I should just be, you know, a passive observer, but you guys are wasting a lot of energy just by letting that run all day. And I see you're in the material room. Does that make you a material girl? Thomas? Fucking dang it, why do we gotta play this sexist pig? Holy shit, she just shoved that right up there, didn't she? I'm not trying to be a hypocrite and me being the sexist pig, but she just crammed that entire book right in there. Oh, cool, we're sexist and a snitch. Then again, I guess when you work in law enforcement, it's a given that you're a snitch. Okay, if we give him the wrong one, we get turned to stone.
You found the key. That's the right one?
That's the sound file that is going to be played whenever we pick up a key in a video game from now on.
Yes, a southern flying squirrel. Thank you so much.
Shouldn't this guy
I'll
be
bring
in
the
like
files
a
right in,
educational
so
software
please go to the
point-and-click
meeting
adventure?
Okay, I'll be waiting for you.
I was supposed to show you the evidence,
Well, Zach, we
but I
just
lost
got
the
here and
key.
we've cracked
Can
the
you help me
case
find
already?
it? You found the key. That's right, it's red.
The victim's name was Anna Graham.
No, it isn't,
She
game.
just recently graduated from high school this year. Her dream was to move out to the city and become a
Anna
mom.
Graham. Andy,
But for
if
the
you
time
switch
being,
the letters
she
around, that
was
spells out
in a diner.
Laura Palmer.
She lived with her mother, Sally. Anna's father died in an accident in the lumber mill when she was a child.
Oh, great. Well, there goes... I guess it's not exactly like Twin
Her mother
Peaks.
is unemployed.
If the father's
and
already
lives on the
dead.
insurance money from her husband's accident.
Is he eating a skateboard wheel?
After all, it's a small town with a low cost of living.
Every morning I lick a skateboard wheel
and
while
they
looking
live
over
normal
pictures of missing
lives.
A
children.
normal life is exactly what a curious teenager doesn't want.
Don't talk to me before I've eaten my
It's all
skateboard
starting
wheel.
to make sense, Zach.
When are these people going to realize he's not an FBI agent? He's just some gibbering lunatic. His badge is made out of soap. They don't even
No,
check when he
That back.
whips it out in front of them.
all of them can't be as bad as him. And some should have better manners.
Huh. This is a good biscuit. I've never tasted a biscuit this delicious.
Then this motherfucker never been to Red
Where
Lobster,
in town can I get these?
Well, actually,
the skate shop,
I
or the Vans
well,
store.
I baked them myself.
That's amazing. What are you doing in law enforcement? I'm very particular about biscuits, I'll have you.
Also, you're a terrible
balance
cop.
of milk and butter you've achieved here.
Also, if you're a baker,
Agent
a
Morgan,
bartender, and a
the
cop,
autopsy's ready.
that's a lot of
You are welcome to accompany
lot of
me to the
jobs. You should probably
Greenvale
quit
General
at least one
Hospital.
of them.
Emily, you come too. Thomas, stay here and tidy up these files.
Yes, sir.
We're going to use the car outside. Let's get going. You might think this is just a small-town police investigation, but our inspections are thorough and solid. I'm hoping you won't slow
Also,
us
I'm a
down.
lunch lady. And the mayor. Do you see how he's slow motion going for another bite?
Wasn't he the one saying that it's just a small town investigation, so he shouldn't worry about it? And he's like, you might think it's just a small town investigation.
But you told me it was. Which is it?
No, I'm saying you would think that because that's what I said.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, country ham. That sounds good.
Oh, country ham. Oh, man. I would stab a 18-year-old girl in the stomach, gutter, tie her to a tree for a slice of country ham right about now. Oh, it's me. I'm the murderer. Damn it. Damn it.